Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Thanks for joining me. I just realized I just poured myself a cup of coffee, but don't have a spoon. There we go. Much better. Um, so I've been jumping from meetings to meetings today. Haven't had that much time to prepare, but it'll be fun. We can improvise. We like improvising anyway. So let's see. Would love to know, like, if where you're all based. That could be fun. I'm um, I'm in Paris, France at the moment. Hey, Roberto, nice to see you. I'll have you if you want. I can invite you to hop on a bit later. I need to kind of remember what I've been working on. So it's a project I started working on, and thought, you know what, I should probably live stream this because I was feeling guilty because we usually have office hours around that time of the day every Tuesday. We took a break from the summer, and yeah, I thought initially I wanted to start them again this week, but we'll start them again in a couple of weeks because next week I'm off, and this week I actually want to finish like an events app that will allow us to like show you which events are upcoming. I think yeah, it'll be cool. All right, let me stop talking and start building. So I'm gonna share my screen with you. I love this. I had infra do live stream. I did at least once per week. If I had the infra, yeah. I actually like it. I do it once a week in French for a community called No Code French. That's really cool. It can be a little bit of pressure because sometimes like for me in my role at WeWeb, what's sometimes tricky is that like I kind of represent the brand a little bit, so I feel bad if like for example today, it's going to be the case today, I'm going to improvise a lot. Like I didn't prepare. It's really going to be like how it would work if I were on my own, except you'll see me. That's what I was saying. If you want to watch me struggle, because I mean, Roberto, you know this for sure, and anyone who's ever built anything, you know this. You change your mind. You're not sure where to get started. You start one way, you do something else differently, and anyway. But sometimes it's kind of like an employee of the company. I feel like it should be more prepared, but it's fine. It's there's room for everything. We can get you AI subtitles in English. You know that I actually tested an AI tool to translate, to like dub my voice from the Academy videos into French. And I tried that about 6 months ago with a really popular AI tool. I don't remember the name, but I sounded like a sociopath, like a generated serial killer. So we tried from English to French because we could evaluate like um, the quality of the translation. But it was really scary. Like my voice was different. It was yeah, I don't know. It scared me. Hi, Micah. Good to see you. And by the way, you'll be happy to know. So office hours are starting again in 2 weeks. And I followed your advice. I found a solution so that it's streamed live on YouTube. So that way you'll have the notifications. And I managed to find a way that we don't have to ask for emails, because I didn't want to add the friction of asking for emails. And so yeah, really happy about it. I hope I hope you enjoyed. But office hours are coming back on, I want to say September 17th. I think yes, September 17th. So they'll be back, and I am talking a lot. So let me again move on and start sharing my screen. So, well, that's me. I've been working on this events app. I'm using Xano as a backend because we have a partner plan with them, and I wanted to add. I got started that way. Could have done it as Supabase. Might do it later. I just thought it's convenient that way. And so this is like test data. Just to show you a little bit what I've done so far. Fred says, hey Joyce, don't apologize for not being prepared and not representing the brand. You're a great brand ambassador, and we all appreciate that building is not a straight path. Lots of zigzags. Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much for your support, Fred. Really appreciate it. And yeah, for sure we need to, well, you'll tell me what you think about the UX so far. I'll probably need to iterate with you on the UX for sure. So what I have for now, I have a users table. It's just me. I have an events table with mock data. So it's pretty cool, actually. Xano added the ability to generate records with AI, which is pretty cool. I enjoyed that new feature. And so I have test data. It doesn't make sense with a title, description, Slug, because I would like, when I get to my front end, I would like each event page to have a different Slug. And date, start time, and end time. So this is probably redundant. And this doesn't match. That's funny because it's fake data, so of course it doesn't work. And I added time zone. So you see here, I'm kind of experimenting. I probably don't need the date because I already have the start time. Actually, I'm sure I don't need the date. And why don't I just get rid of it right now? Doom, 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 doom. Start time. Do I need the date? No, I really don't need the date. So let me remove this. How do you... Oh, click right. I always forget this. And by the way, the right click is coming to WeWeb in 2-3 weeks. So inside the WeWeb editor. So I haven't tried it out yet, but I know the team is excited about it, and hopefully you are too. It was a feature a lot of people requested. All right, let's remove the date. I added the time zone because if I go, let me go here. I'm going in all sorts of direction, but you'll soon see. It will soon make sense, hopefully. Yeah, I've been working with this API that I love. It's really cool. If let me share the link here. And Noctier Art is saying, your vids are the reason we are switching to WeWeb from software, gave us the confidence to take a little deeper plunge into the low-code space. Thanks. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, software, amazing tool as well. And I'm glad you found the Academy videos helpful and that they gave you a little bit of confidence to go into the more, like, the WeWeb is a little bit closer to the code. There's a little bit less abstraction, and personally, I find it very addictive because we get to learn things differently. It's one of the things I really enjoy. Brian saying, "Can't wait for right click." Yeah, and I actually don't even know what the team is putting in the right click, but so looking forward to it as well. It'll be a discovery. And yeah, so this API is really cool. It allows you to basically, it's what allows you to do the let me show you. Sorry. Here, if I create a new event, which I've done, and I can show you later how I've done this, but basically here, if I go here, these things are actually they are links that I was able to create using this API. So let me show you, it will make more sense now. Here in my workflow, let me fill in some mock data. Let's see, we have a webinar coming up with, do I have this event created already? No, I don't. So let me do that. Build all right, this is going to be a customer story, and we are going to do it, I think, on the 26th. Check. Yes, and it will be at Okay, and here I added a little help text for myself to remember that I'm sending the dates in the New York time zone. Just remembering that. So 26th of September, and it will be at 10 a.m. New York time. And here I'll probably change this later because it's not the best experience. Like having to select again the day, and yeah, so it will be from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Is that right? All right. The slug can be I overthink these things. I don't know why. Customer. Well, portals with Neil. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. So I would probably need to create it. Well, I'll just do mock data for now. I'll edit it later. Or actually, I think I can. Well, it won't be perfect, but you know. Sorry, I'm looking at my other tab to take a look at. Yeah, there we go. I'll just put this. It will be the same for all the events, but I can update it later when I've created the event in Restream. And sorry. So yeah, Roberto is saying it's basically pre-compose a URL so that you can redirect to the calendar with query strings. Absolutely. This is this REST API. And the thing is, like, you still need to, like, there are lots of different tools that do this. So this is I think it's the only API I found on anyway, it's the only free API I found on it, because I was using several tools. I used Add Event, which is a cool tool, but it's not like it can get a little bit pricey. For the use I was making of it, it was a little bit pricey because I only was using it for people to add the links to their calendar. And for a while, I was using another free tool, I think Lab Null, something like that. Yeah, I was using this, but as you can see, there are ads. It's a little bit annoying, and there's no API that I'm aware of. Anyway, and then I stumbled onto this, and I thought, oh, that's cool. I can. Anyway, I don't know if it really will save me time to create my events like this, but I think so. And I think, like, one of the reasons I'm spending time on this project, even though it's I mean, I have a lot of other things to do. I could be doing other things. But first of all, I really enjoy building with WeWeb, so it's a lot of fun for me to do this. And also, I think, like, in the long term, my motivation was initially, I want an app for you guys and girls to be able to see which events are upcoming or not. Because in using Add Event and Zoom for office hours, we were using an Add Event. It was a recurring event. So you could add it to your calendar, but the problem is when we canceled one office hour, for example, which can happen from time to time if I'm on holiday or we just need a break, like during the summer. I couldn't do that. Like I would have to delete the entire event from Add Event, and I wasn't even sure if it was reflected in your calendars. So it was getting a little bit confusing, and I felt it would be worth the investment in time to actually build an app that allows you to go on a URL and check out what's next for WeWeb, when's the next office hour, or onboarding session or webinar. make the slug auto-generated. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yes, that's a good idea. Fred is saying the web date and time picker UX is not very good. No, it's a little bit annoying. I mean, it works. It's a standard. It's a standard element, but yeah, I don't like it very much either. And yeah, for sure, it could be. We can do it now. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we have our slug here, and let's have our init value be. I wonder if I think we have a toSlug formula. Actually, we were thinking about having one. Oh no, we didn't. Did we not? I thought we had created one at one point. I remember we wanted to. It's okay, we can do that. Convert text to slug. Go. And trim. All right, so I'll copy this and I will go to my custom formulas here. Call it toSlug. The parameter will be, well, text, I don't care. And to blah, blah. And my formula will be I think if I do this, it should work. Yes. All right. And no, let me use this formula here. So it's not a WeWeb formula, it's a formula that I created, toSlug. And I am going to pass it the title. All right, there we go. So I can still change it if I want to, but at least it will save me a little bit of time. Thank you for the suggestion. Oh, you can do it. You would do it like that as well? Oh, well, that was, let me check. Yeah, that probably makes even more sense because I can use formula. So and oops. So here I am saying like replace the spaces, and I forgot. Yeah, I always forget. This is a really cool feature actually, that even if you're in no code, you can use JS functions. For, is this a function or is it a? Can't remember the other name for these things. Anyway, we can do that, and then because I don't want the H here, I will say. Okay. There we go. Okay, even better. And you know what? I'm gonna change this. I'm not gonna remove the formula. I think I might want to use this elsewhere, so I'm gonna copy this. And in here, instead of using JS, I am going to use the formula here. And here it will be the parameter of my formula. And here I will use toSlug. There we go. So 2 different ways of doing things. You don't have to use a global formula for this. It's just that I anticipate that I might want to use this formula elsewhere in my project, so I like to have it here. Thank you, Roberto. Christian, literally developing in the WeWeb editor now. Very nice. 11:14 p.m. from the Philippines. Nice. What's your record like at night building in WeWeb? I think like about 3 weeks ago. On a it always seems to happen on Friday nights. I don't know why. I'll just like go into rabbit hole mode and build like until 3 a.m. at times. Hi Abby, good to see you here. I've been watching your progress and your videos on Twitter. Let me share the link here in case some people missed it. In case you, yeah, if some of you are on X, you might want to check out Roberto and Abby. They've been creating really cool content around no code, around WeWeb as well, but around no code. Let me try to find. Oh, too many notifications. I'm bragging now. There we go. Here's a link to one of Abby's posts on X with a video about real time. Actually, let me share, in case you don't use X, let me share the YouTube link as well. And hey, Luca. Yeah, doing well, thank you. You could compose the links yourself in WeWeb, I think. You just need to reverse engineer the URLs from the ones you want. I'm not 100%. Oh, yeah, you're right. I see what you mean. I'll try that at one point. Yeah, we'll give that a try. Brian, yeah, when do office hours start back up? 2 weeks, so 17th of September, same time as usual. And one of the reasons we're doing this live event is so I can create a calendar, so you always have the information at hand. Can there be 2 tiers of office hours based on a user's account plan? How would you envisage that? Like what would be the 2 tiers? What would be different about the 2 tiers? Right now we have a couple of options. So we also started 1-1 onboarding sessions. So if you're completely new to WeWeb, you can book a call for a free 1-1 onboarding session with someone from our team. It's really this is not for debugging or support. It's really if you're completely new to WeWeb. And the solutions consultation is more of a conversation with Slavo about your project. Again, it's not debugging, it's not support. It's about if you're getting started and you want to ask questions about the product, about things you can or cannot do in WeWeb. So yeah, we do have those onboarding sessions if you're like completely new. Yes, Roberto understood correctly. Yes, Roberto and Abby, you're making good content. Good to see WeWeb team back. Yes, thank you, Karan. Good to be here. When you have projects that are due, you usually stay all night alone. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky in my job. I don't have that many deadlines, so for me, it's more that I get like completely sucked in because I enjoy it. Hi, Daniel. I see you're more and more active on X and LinkedIn as well. It's cool to see you here. Another Daniel. Hey. Steve is saying, hey there, do you know if the improvements for the select and multi-select are coming anytime soon? Yeah, so there's going to be a big update towards the end of, well, by the end of November. So we don't know yet if it will be on the 18th or the 24th. But that big update will be about removing a lot of wrappers in the DOM. So it's cleaning up the DOM. The DOM is like all the code that you see in, here. Like this, this is the DOM, and when you build when you publish a WeWeb app, there's the code of the app, and right now we have a lot of extra wrappers that are kind of superfluous. So Aurélie has been working super hard to remove them, and the goal for that is to make the DOM much cleaner. So they will be, I think, like twice less, 2 times less like elements in your DOM than they would if we didn't make this. You know, obviously the number of elements will vary on what you have on your page, but and so the cleaning of the DOM is like the big benefit is that it makes your apps lighter, and it also will standardize the CSS much more, which, to answer your question, Steve, will allow us to create those elements, though the select and the select and the multi-select and the table. We want to create lots of different tables with pre-made filters, but in order to do that, we first need to clean up a little bit the code that's generated by the WeWeb editor, and by removing those superfluous things, we're going to be able to be much even closer to the CSS, and we'll be able to provide you with more elements, like more powerful elements. And we wanted to do it before, but we realized we can't do it properly without doing that groundwork first. So that's why it's taking a bit longer than expected. Roberto, you can do everything in WeWeb. That's the hope. I mean, I'm sure there are things you can do, but we do have like really extraordinary people working on extraordinary projects, so we're very happy about it. So yes, Steve, the one part of the question I can't answer is I don't know exactly when it's coming. Like the release of the first step to be able to do that actually happened in July, and the second step now is in a couple of weeks, and then there will be a third step where we actually need to build those elements and make them available to you. Nice one. Oh, nice. Hey, Glenn. Thanks for creating the subreddit for visual developers. Daniel Habibi. Up to 25 users, 2,500 before you know it. Very cool. Can you share the link in the chat, in case anybody wants to check it out? All right, back to building. So actually, you know what? Now Roberto has me your idea of like just for the automatic slug here for the description, and it makes me want to add an OpenAI button that will generate in a description. Anyway, for now, I'll just do mock data here. Oops. And now let's see. Where am I? There we go. And thumbnail, I am going to upload this one. There we go. And so let's see what I have here. On my form container, I have a workflow that first creates so it makes an API call to this calendar API I was talking about. And I send it, so the information it needs is like right there. It wants the service, title, start. Those two are required, and then the end, all day, time zone. And here, I think time zone. Yeah, time zone. I have hard coded because for now, I just want to avoid confusion. And duration, description, location. So it can be a meeting URL, for example. And so here, I've just, yeah. Then what I do is I upload the image to Xano storage. The way I do this is here. Oh, it's inside a component. Here, I have a workflow that encodes the file. So it displays a loader, it encodes the file, and I update a variable that's outside the component with the value of the result of the encode action, and then I hide the loader. All right, so back on this form container here. So yeah, I upload the image in Xano, and then I do a post request to my events endpoint. Oof, that's not great. Okay, and it looks like I made some changes in Xano, so I'm gonna have to fix this. I have a warning here that date, this field doesn't exist anymore. And yes, because I deleted it. So let's see, events, post events. I guess saying I'm not the only lorem ipsumer. Yeah, no, I use it a lot. Oof, yes. Glenn, I think method is the word I was looking for earlier. Bucks, what are we building? We're building an events calendar. So I want to be able to, I'll publish the app sometime this week. I want to be able, yeah, it'll be like on events.weweb.io, and the idea is for people to be able to see which events are upcoming, and probably in the future I will add the ability to like watch replays and stuff like that. For now, I'll just keep it simple, and the urgency for me is that for upcoming office hours, you know when they happen, basically. Maybe I could create flares for vendor platforms, and we can get the WeWeb team on there. What do you mean, flares? I don't... Well, thank you, Bucks. Appreciate it. Roberto, the WeWeb's OpenAI plugin is great for description, as you mentioned, Joyce. I had a project where we were doing real estate, and we basically fed all the form into the AI, and it gave us a great description. Nice. It's a simple way to add that wow effect to any project with very low effort. Yeah, that's a good point, because it and actually that's one of the things I'm pretty excited about this project, because I think that like other teams could use it, other marketing teams can use it. Like events are like everybody hosts events, and the tools out there are pretty I mean they add up. They can add up, and it's hard to find the right balance where like so yeah, there was this tool for webinars that I was looking at, and I really like it, and I've hosted a webinar on there last year, I think. The experience was amazing, but it's quite expensive and doesn't like it has some things that I don't need, and it doesn't have some things that I need. So it's like, well, okay, but paying like, I don't know, 200 a month for something that I'm still gonna have to do weird workarounds. Yeah, I don't know. So, but it's hard because everybody has different needs. Like, for example, I don't like asking for emails. But yeah, I understand that most people need that. I would just like the option to disable it. Anyway. Hi, MD24 Rahaman. Welcome on here. It's a Reddit thing, like tags. Oh, the Flare. Okay, because we have Flare in our WeWeb community, like on the community forum. And by the way, it's something like we've been like, we know we do a bad job of like promoting the people who are super active in the community, like Mariano or Roberto or Micah, who are always helping in the community. Fred is always in there as well. So it's something we wanna work on, to like add that flair and give to show like who is an experienced WeWebber and stuff like that. So we will work on flair at some point, but just time. Hi, Baskaran. With a multi-tenant setup, you could do tenant level settings and not ask for emails. For my app, like for the future of this events app. Yeah, I guess I haven't looked that far ahead, but yep. I'm on my own for Roberto Fleury in that case. Yes, but we may ask you to revert back to the Ratatouille avatar, because we all miss it. It was a very big change for us. Of course, we like your picture as well, but the Ratatouille was like, I don't know, put a smile on our face when we saw that. Anyway, sorry. Let's move along. So, preview, I think. Do you have any questions about like I was saying, you need the Xano expert flair. What a teasing Roberto. For people who don't have the context, Roberto is a Supabase super fan. I love Supabase as well, by the way. Really love their UI. Yeah, if you have any questions about this part, just otherwise I think I've kind of summarized what I've been up to so far. Yeah, I can't use the Remy photo for business purposes. Of course, I understand. All right. Oh yeah, sorry. So I need to fix this. This is what I was doing. So post. Okay, so thumbnail CDN is fine. I'm okay to remove that. It's when I first started in my database, I wasn't sure yet about I just wanted to test things with a file upload to WeWeb and not directly to the Xano storage, but it changed, so I had a colon with that info, but I changed that. And so I see my start time here and end time here. Now, in my events here, it's right there. Okay. So why do I not? Maybe I just need to refresh this. Right. Date. Huh. Am I missing something? I don't understand. Why? Oh no, it's here. Oh, and I'm just I remember now why I had the date. It's okay. So let me remove this. I don't need any more. Okay, fine. Okay, so I'm sending this. Let me just gonna test. Where did I want to test it? I'm gonna test the workflow. Yeah, triggered an error. I was pretty sure of that. What happened? Oh, that is not the error I expected. Okay, and of course I don't remember. Ah, nice. There we go. Oh, but I'm gonna have to do, yeah. All right, that's okay. Yeah. Not at all frustrated by this. And thank you for saving me time, Roberto. Customer story, select a date. Let's go again. Boom. Boom. And in case you were wondering, yeah, I just I wanted to make sure that people can create events if they weren't authenticated. It's faster the second time around. There we go. Wasn't so bad after all. And I don't know if you know this, but you can. I never remember to do it, but when you're on some on an element on the page, you can actually move up. I usually go through the layout if you're interested. All right, logs. Let's see. Let's test this. Oh, login message has something has gone wrong. It's a different matter. And let's see if it was created in Xano. Yes. Looks like. So this is my current time zone. It's displayed in my current time zone, but it's a timestamp, so it's fine. And okay. And oh yeah, something I'm pretty proud of that. I don't know why I'm so proud, but it's kind of fun. When people, well, I'll show you later. But here, I would want. I don't have. I need to refetch it. Oops. Why? What? Oh, I think I know. No, I don't. Wait. Bad request. Date, yeah. It's because I deleted. So what I did at the beginning of the stream, I deleted. So wait, I sent it looks like I oh no. I thought maybe I had sent a date thing, but I didn't. Hi Giovanni, good to see you. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you're still here, but see you soon, Fred. Hi, Mateus. Good to see you. Hi, Leticia. Nice to see you too. Roberto, I actually tend to advise Xano to many no-code founders. At the end of the day, it's a great piece of technology. Definitely more work opportunity in the no-code space with Xano. Yeah, I mean, both Xano and Supabase are amazing tools. It's really comes to personal preferences. Some use cases are simple to set up with one or the other, but yeah, really great tools. Supabase is for the brave ones. I remember there were plans to do hackathons with WeWeb. Is that still a thing? Yeah, we ran a hackathon actually about this time last year. It was a lot of fun. That was really cool. We do want to host more. We're hiring with the hope that someone can handle that. So yeah, we're hiring right now DevRel to help us with like hackathons and building public webinars and the community, all the community flair, and also like showcasing like actually something Supabase does really well, BuildShip as well, doing like putting forward people who have built cool things. So we're trying to do this more and more. It's not that we don't want to, it's really that we lack time to do it well very often. But yeah, hackathons are definitely something we want to do more of. Sorry, so here the problem is with the, I can tell from here that the problem is with the date input, that because I used to have a date column in my, oh, maybe I need to refresh here and then it would work. Would it? No. API group, get events, continue. No. Okay. Yeah, and no, sorry. So it's get events. That's the endpoint with a problem. That's when I'm getting the events, and okay, I have a filter here. That's the problem. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I wanted to only fetch events that are after today. So let me. It's this one. So it needs to be this instead of date. And now if I save this and I publish, it should be fine now. Let's see. Yes. All right. Nice. So now should have, yes, Neil is here. What's happening here? Let's see. No, that's good. Don't understand why this. Oh, it's not gonna help me because I can't read timestamps. Let's see. Oh no, it was correct. It's just that I thought I was so let me remove. I don't want to sort it here. I prefer, or do I? No, I prefer to, in this case, I would rather have like my filters and sorts directly on the page. I don't think I really need pagination, but well, in case at some point I do, I'll leave it at 25 per page. And here, items, the sort is, all right, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that would make more sense actually. So ascending where the next are coming. So this actually already took place if you want to watch the replay. Nicholas, hi. How can I work when the array that I obtained through Xano, each object has different keys? That is, each object can be different. What do you mean? Because like the columns would always be the same, right? So if you're in, like the column names would be the same. So these are the keys of your object. And for each row is an object. And like this is the value for this key. This is a value for this key. This is a different value again for this key, but it's always the same key. So I'm not sure what you, but yeah, I mean, for example, in here, this object, so this object line 20, it has the key time zone, but the value like is empty. So whereas here it's not empty, there's something. So I'm not quite clear what you mean by like I would expect Xano to return an array of objects that all have like the same list of keys, and then the values may differ, but feel free to like expand on what you meant. Sorry, I feel like coughing and drinking coffee. All right. So I've got this page. I mean, some values are sometimes not returned, but they exist in Xano. So if I think here in Xano you can, like, for me, from what you're saying, I can see two explanations. Number one, in your table, there's actually like some objects that don't have a value for a specific key, like this time zone one, where most objects don't have a value, but 3 objects do. That could be one explanation. The other one might be, well, some values are sometimes not returned. Then it's probably the first thing I mentioned. But otherwise, in terms of like when you have a get endpoint, here you can define the output. So here you could customize it, for example, and I can do that here. I don't care when the event was created. Do I care about the time zone? Probably not. Maybe I'll leave it. All day for now, I don't have any, but I'll keep it. Calendar secret? I really don't need, I don't want to get that actually. And links, event ads. Yeah, I want that. So I can save this and And now if I test this, I won't get the so the calendar secret, for example, I don't get in the output anymore. I don't know if that helps, Nicholas. If not, you might want to like record a short video and create a topic in the community forum, so you can take a look. And someone hopefully will be able to help. We'll take a look. All right, I'm wondering what would be... I probably don't need to use... Oh, something maybe I'd like to show you, because I was kind of proud of myself for that. It's here I used a grid. I used a grid, so here the display, instead of flex, it's a grid. I thought it was pretty cool because then like it's really nice. At first it's a little bit tricky to get your head around it, especially for more advanced layouts, but grids are like super helpful to like to build like, clean columns and rows, row layouts. And okay, so what do I want to search? Well, let me do it quickly. Oh, I have two workflows. I have one that does nothing. That's not great. So let me delete that. Let me delete that and go back here. Oops. Search bar. Oh, title variable. What is? You know what? Let me just, I think I'll build my own. Do I want to build my own? No. All right, so here I have a delay of 500 milliseconds. That's good. And here, what do I have? Do I have a... So I'm trying to figure out where my variables are. So my input, I'll rename it search input. And here I'll have a delay. Okay. Where is this? Oh, because it's a component? That's weird. Do not see it here. Oh, sorry. All right, so there's a component variable. The search bar value comes with a search with this, and is that, yeah. So for example, if I rename it search input, it will now be called search input value. So I'll just say search value. Okay. And let's see, when I type in, let's have a look at this. Yeah, it's like, it's instant. Okay, this value is updated like right away. So with searches, I might not want to do that. Do I want to do it here? No. Usually with searches, it's best practice to have a little delay. 500 millisecond delay is a nice one. So here on my search, I have this delay of 500 milliseconds. And in my data, I'm going to create a you know what? I'm going to create an object variable with filters. And I'll call it for now, this will be the default value. Like I'll have two filter format. Sorry. I'll have an object with search and event, and they will be empty by default. And now when oops, sorry, here on my search, I'm going to say here I want to change my filters variable, but I only want to update the search, and I want to update it with a value of the input. And now if I look at this, let's try this in preview mode. So I'm looking at, can I look at this? Yeah, I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the same time at this value here. So this value should be updated instantly, and this should be updated like 500 milliseconds afterwards. So let's see. Yep. So you can see here it's updated first, and then here. So let's hear. Boom. All right. That's nice. And because I have this variable, this filters variable, I can now, on my grid, in my collection, I will add a front-end filter that says where title contains not the search value, not the input value, but this value here, the search and my filters object. And right now it's empty. I can say ignore if empty, I guess. Oh, leave it like that. Or if the description contains this. Right. I love this music. You gotta send me the playlist, pretty please. I wish I had it. It's actually from Restream. I'm using Restream as a streaming tool. Restream. And oh, I want I can't show you because it just logs me right in. But I can send you the link. It's annoying. I don't like it when. Actually, let me do this like this. It's only when I'm on the root. I'll send you the about page, or I can show you the about page. And I'll send it to you. It's only when I'm at. Come on. It's a pretty nice tool, and they have in there. There's like the option to have some background music, and you get to choose from it. So right now it's lo-fi. It's AI generated. It's such a pleasure to work with you in the background. Thanks, Roberto. And yeah, it's a pleasure to have you in the community and so active and and positive all the time. And yeah, and I do want to do a co-building session with you sometime soon. Eagle is saying, "Hey Joyce, love your content. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Will you be at the No Code Summit in October with the WeWeb team?" Yes, absolutely. And actually, I was thinking before the live, I wanted to ask you as well, Roberto, if you'll be here at the No Code Summit, if you'll be in Paris at the No Code Summit this year, because we met last year. It was pretty cool. I don't know if anyone else is in the chat is coming to the No Code Summit. It was a pretty cool event last year, and so we'll be there again this year. Ray Deck was there last year. It was really nice to meet him in person. Of course, the Xano team is there. We didn't see Superbase, but last year was pretty cool. Actually, we hosted a meetup with we co-hosted a meetup with Xano. It was really nice. It's just fun to spend time in real life together. No Code Summit. Where are you based, Eagle? There we go. Sharing the link to you. You're coming. Awesome. Here's the link for those who don't know. Mike is saying, "Oh no, I now have to admit that I enjoy generated music." Yeah, the other day I tested so I play a lot of music myself, and I used to write a lot as well. And the other day I tested a tool, and I cannot find it again. I'm so gutted because it was unbelievable. Like I really couldn't believe it, because it was even like if you ask for a bluegrass song, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. With the little guitars and the vocals, it was like, wow. Love to join. I'm not sure if my health and school will allow me, but I'm definitely let you know like last time. Love to though. All right. Well, I hope you're okay. If there's anything we can support you with, don't hesitate to ask. Ray Deck is definitely taller than I expected him to be. Yeah, he is tall. That's true. And I've noticed that when you meet people in real life, it's often the one thing you're surprised about is their height. Yeah. Steve, yeah, would love to go. So shared the link right above in the chat, showing it here, in case you're interested. And so I think it starts on the Wednesday. Let me check. Yes, it starts on the Wednesday. The Tuesday evening, we're sponsoring a meetup with different no-code communities. So there will be. Let me check my emails. Amandine, who is the great organizer of this meetup, told me. Yeah, so there will be like No Code France, of course, because it's in Paris. No Code Founders, Visual Makers, No Code UK. So a lot of no code communities joining this year. And yeah, we'll host a meetup with all these people. So really excited about that. It's a really nice bar, like towards the top, not a rooftop, but top of a student building in the center of Paris, and it's pretty cool. Alright, I've got my search, and I think what would be nice. Is let me see. What do I have? I have event types separately. Okay, so I think what would be nice is if someone looked for office hours. Oh yeah, but it's in the title. Okay, bad example. So webinar. All right. No, customer story. All right. So what I would like to do is I would like to be able for users to use that as a filter as well. So let's see if I can So the event types ID equals, and now that's where it will get tricky. Huh. Oh no, okay. Okay, so I have my events types here. Okay, and the names, so I'm looking. So here I need to find a way to get to 3. So let me try to work through this. Where the name? Oh, okay. Where? Okay, I think that's it, but I often get confused between the lookup and rollup and filter by key, so let's see if that's it. And oh no, because it needs to be, oh no, no, that's not it at all. Let me filter by key. So lookup, what is the lookup again? So I'm looking for, well, no, that's not gonna work because it's okay, first, no, I don't think I can make it work. No, I can't make it work because I want to filter on the trying to figure out. Gil, I'm gonna reveal my identity. Ryan, no code. Nice. This YouTube account was when I was 15, so that's why I don't have the good username. But I haven't seen you in a while, so it'll be a pleasure to see you in at the No Code Summit if you come. I wish they had their agenda session scheduled released on their website. Only a month away, but tough to commit to $2,000 without knowing the content. For sure, to be honest, I think they're doing their best to. For example, we do have a booth there in 2 talks, and we still haven't told them what we're talking about. So it's probably the fault of speakers more than the organization. Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's a lot of money when you're flying from overseas, so I can't really advise you on that. Could be worth. I don't know if you know Ray Deck. It could be worth reaching out to him and asking him what he thought. As an independent person there, if it was worth the trouble. I love that in Paris it was like 300 degrees and we were very lucky with the weather last year. And Station F is a fantastic spot, yeah, for sure. Here in Slovakia, we're leaving in puffer jackets. Not sure the weather will be as nice this week, but this month, this year. Okay, so I mean, this doesn't matter. It's not important. I'll do it later if I feel it. I would have liked to do it. I would like people to be able to look at to search for like customer story and land on it, but it's fine. We can do filters another way anyway. So we can, in terms of UX, I'm not the best. So let's see. And here, okay. So here I'm gonna do Command G. It can be Command. It can be Control G if you're on PC. So that way I'll have my filters. I have the search here, and the search I notice has a margin. I don't want that. So let me move that. And then I will have a little container with, with categories. And let me nice page. Let's see, where can I? This will be horizontal, 100%. Well, do I need them to be 100%? No, let me leave it auto for now. Categories. What do you want to do? 40. Search. I want a minimum width of. How is that 320? Is it? Really? I don't think so. No, it's not 320. Oh, 220%. 320 pixel. Yeah, it seems better. Okay, that was weird. It's back. So categories. Let's see if I want to do. What's a good? Trying to find some inspiration on. Maybe Airtable is a nice one. Training. Let's see if we have nice filters on our marketplace. Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. Except I don't want either or. Do you have any examples of like nice filters that I could use here? So the idea would be to, like, when the user to have office hours, there are three types of events. Well, I think I'll do it later, because I mean, what's important is that this app is live, and for now we don't have a lot of events anyway, so we can. It's unlikely that people will want to filter out something. So let's improve on the events page instead. Yeah, definitely improve on that. Okay, and so this here is like the links that I mentioned earlier. So yeah, what you were mentioning earlier, Roberto, about reverse engineering, for sure, I could probably do that. So then I don't even have to rely on the API location. For now, I'll rely on the API. It's fine. But it's a good idea for improvement later. Especially like when I first tried the API, I noticed like it took some time for the, like, when I clicked here, it would open a new window, but it would take some time to load the calendar. I don't know if it's related to the API or not. Oh, but maybe I was doing a GET request then. I don't know. Anyway, well, that's an ugly page. Let's see what our current page looks like. It's not especially beautiful, but it's nicer. So let's go from there. Oh, actually, let me try this tour. Enter 56. Can't wait for winter to begin, so there are more people building new startups. I kind of miss this stuff going on. Everyone is on vacation now. Yeah, not coming back. I think people are starting to come back here in France. 56, 64. Okay, let's see. Nice. Am I using? Okay, so I'm using this from my own library. So let's see. 56, line height 64. Oops. Colors. Keep going here. Okay, so the container here, I'm gonna say I want a max width of 700 pixels. Why is that not right? Let's see. Let's see, 900. Here is enter. Oh, maybe not. Let's go see. What's my font? That is. Okay. Looks a bit nicer. Trying to look at the 148. Okay. This will depend on my time zone, so that's nice. Though it might be confusing then if we have that time here. It's okay, I like the fact that it's adapted here. The event is, yeah. So the new line thing is because of this. I'm not sure what to do with this yet, but here. "500 characters." Actually, that's a good idea. Let me add something here. Yeah, I don't know the difference between editable and read-only. Gonna ask the question. I'm not even sure what this is. Is it rich text? Must be rich text input, I guess. Yeah. By the way, I haven't seen Doc in a while. He seemed like a cool guy. Yeah, really cool guy. So we hired him back in March or April, I think, as a head of education. It didn't work out because we realized we needed like more technical, like someone with a more technical background. But amazing guy. Can't recommend him highly enough. And so here I want to say, well, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. So what I would like to do is change change the style if the text gets more than 500 characters. So let's see, but I don't want to block it. So no, that's background. Here it's background, it's not color, which is a mistake they make sometimes. Because it's text input. The rich text input, menu color. Oh, tag to edit. Here we go. This is a P. Yes. Color. All right. Okay, so if okay, that doesn't work. If length. All right. Very nice. So all right, so if the text is less than 500 characters, then actually notice that description value, then if it's less, then I won't. Actually, yeah, I'll use the starter kit or not. I'll just use this. I want this. And if it's more than 500, I want. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'll use the colors from the starter kit, so I don't have. It'll be easier because there are more. It will save me time. So this will be that, and otherwise I'll use the red, I guess. See. We have more. It's a bit of a long. There we go. Boom. There we go. So it could be nice to I'll do the same here. That to edit. Or you know what? I will display one. So are you also going to be building a support app, Joyce? I heard it's getting an overhaul as well. I'm not building it. Someone else is on the team, but yes, it is getting a major overhaul. Yeah, so we're the product team is currently working on it. So Flo and Anik and Maël as well worked on it. I think Anik is the one mostly working on this. But yeah. Now that there is real time, might even be a chat. Well, maybe. Not in the first iteration, but it is something we're thinking about. One thing's for sure, like the number one area of improvement for us is to make it much easier for you to follow up on tickets, because right now the only way, like, so you create a ticket and then you can update it, but when you update it, we're not notified. So that's one thing, for example, where we can use real time. And so if you're like worried because we've forgotten about you, and sometimes we do, most of the time we don't, and there's a reason why we haven't answered that yet, but just improving our processes of like getting back to you and being more transparent, in a much more critical way is what we want to do. Like one of the reasons I'm doing the events calendar is so it's easier for you to have the information, and I think that's something where we need to improve. It's the same for like the public roadmap, for example. So on here, I do update this regularly, but I don't notify anyone when something is updated. When someone makes a request, when we push that, when we make that improvement, we don't answer. So like there are a bunch of little things that we want to improve on that are about like being more. I don't know if transparent is the right word, because like we're not hiding these things. It's just we don't have the right processes to show you. But yeah, so that's something we're really working on a lot. Oh, I need to change this avatar. So let's look favicon. And like an actual chat, like we won't get to that level because like it would require, well, no, we could have a chat, like it will be easier to like add comments and stuff like that, but we're not at the team size yet where we can have people like answering nonstop to questions on bug tickets for sure. But anyway, we're getting there. It's all coming along nicely. So let's see if I have a tooltip in here. And let's see if I have it in the starter kit. I don't think so. Oh, yes, I do. Badge and tooltip. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Let's see. This is information. Okay, nice. Okay, not sure what to do with this. Blue, this is information. And line. Top right. Okay, so why did it go here? Okay, it went here because this is where it is. So, okay, let's see here. All right. I think I'm gonna try grouping the label. All right. Now my label doesn't need to be this long. What is happening? This is happening. Nope. The description group. Let's start this way. There we go. It's my alignment here on the flexbox, and the reason I added this flexbox is because I think like so let me add the label here. This here. The position is top right compared to the parent container, I believe. All right, very nice. Top right. Let's see, just right. Yeah, it'll be the same, but so let me show you here. I think. So let's say if this flexbox, then it's not going to be like that. Add ability to pay for premium WeWeb support plan. You do have that ability. So it's on a workspace plan. It's on a workspace plan. You get chat support with if you have a business workspace. So here, show this here. It's here. Chat support starts here with the workspace plan. So this is not per project, it's per seat in the workspace plan. And tired of ads. And yeah, sorry. So we're gonna get rid of this fixed height. It's just to show you like how the tooltip thing works. Here I'm saying right. If I say top right, oh, it did not work as I expected then. Well, I don't get it. Do I have, is there documentation on? No. So let's see if I go left. Okay, yeah, so if I go left, it will go to the left of the flex box. If I go bottom, it will go underneath. If I go top, it will go above. All right, so why is top right? Is top left doing something similar? Yeah. No. All right, I don't get it. I'll ask around anyway. It's not. In our case, it's really not. It doesn't matter, but I'm still curious to know why. Or a partner plan. Yeah, true. You gotta click on the chat bubble, bottom right. Yes, so this here. This one here. All right. Okay, sorry. Don't remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. So here I only want to display it if if this is more than, if it's more than 500 characters. And I won't, oh, it's too bad. I can't, okay, no. So that's one improvement we can make. Let me import and edit it. And it won't, as a result, it won't receive updates from the starter kit library, but at least I will have more control over what I can do with it. So I'm going to import this. And this is nice because it allows me to, for example, shows what I want to do here, make this smaller. So it allows me to customize the, actually I don't want this typography at all. Let me remove this. And I will do this. I want a font weight. I want a light font weight. No, that's too small. Okay. Text color. Okay, so that's based. That's fine. I can. That depends on the. Oh, maybe this is why. Let's see. Probably not. Okay, it's a false hope, but let's see. No, I thought I had figured it out, but no. Actually, let me see now that I have access to the inside. Here. I don't know. I need to investigate and dig into this component a bit more. And the starter kit is really something we're working on a lot at the moment because it's I mean, it has its pros and cons. Like, I know that very often I prefer to just start from scratch myself because then I have the background of the entire logic of how we build things, how I build things. But then in development work for like any serious project, you start collaborating. So I'm not very good at it because I'm not used to it, but like developers are really used to collaborating together, and like, so you need kind of a standard logic and stuff like that. And the starter kit is about like, we need to find the right balance to make it easy, like faster to build, but also help you grasp the logic of how they were built, so you can really make them your own. All right, let's we'll jump off in about 5 minutes because I have a meeting. So type red. I want the text to be red. I don't want this tool to. Oh. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try to do something a bit nicer. What's that all about? So what do max height of what is why don't get it. Also get going. Have a great evening, Joyce, and of course everyone else. Have a great evening, Roberto. Thanks for joining me on this first live build in a while. Yeah, but that's not what I want. Okay. Okay. Let's do that and be done with it. But then I don't think I need this, do I? Oh yeah, I do. Let's see. No. I must say I'm not great at CSS, so. Alright, it's okay. Let's put this together. This box will have a row gap of 8. No, sorry, column gap. Because I'm in horizontal mode, so 8. And what I wanted to do, I don't know if I'll have, yeah, I'll just do one quick thing. Oops. Before going, because I kind of like the idea. So here I will have. See what's the. I think Twitter does that. X does that very well. So let's see. Do it. Okay, let's do that. Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Oops. This is huge. On earth it was. What is this? Again, trying to figure out. Well, don't get how this works. So let's see, I have 150 and like looks like it's why? Where do I put my oh, I don't get it. Why would 150 be half? What? All right, well, yeah, Micah is asking, does a donut need a number between 0 and 1? It looks like it, which is a little bit annoying to me. It's, I mean, yeah, I have to run, so I'm not going to be able to dig into it further, but the progress bar, apparently not, so I guess I'm missing something. But I seem to remember you could, well, I'm sure actually you can customize it. Doesn't need to be 100. I thought so. I'm pretty sure I've done it with other numbers than 100. Oh! No. Should come with a... Okay, so the... Okay. I don't know. I'll work on it another time. For now, leave it at that. Might need to transform the result and divide it by 100, maybe. Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm thinking I probably need to do a division somewhere. But yeah. I'll figure it out next time. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, office hours are coming back soon. Not next week, but the week after, and hopefully by the end of the week we'll have this app that allows you to see when the next office hours are, and also other events. And one feature that I'd like to add is to be able to submit events. So if some of you want to do live building streams, or if you know of, if you want to organize WeWeb meetups in your area or whatever, give you that option of like promoting it on our platform. So yeah, let's see how the V1 goes. Let's get started with a V1, and then we'll iterate on that in the coming weeks and months. Thank you, everyone. Talk to you very soon, and hope you have a great